Listen up. You motherfuckers. Unbelievable. Oh, wait, no, what the fuck? Why is this title not the same? Hold on. I thought I changed it, no? Okay, no, it's good. Okay, it's good. It's good. Okay, here we go. Live. You motherfuckers. Here we go. There it is. Bum, bum, ba, da, da, da. Live. How far did you run, Coop? I wake up in the morning to absolute hate crimes. Hate crimes. Hate crimes. Now I have to post this bullshit on Instagram too. I'm gonna start yelling. I have to do all this shit. Someone said a fucking hilarious comment and I was in tears. Like, I actually was dying laughing. Whoever said SMT divergence at the highs was the funniest fucking thing I've ever heard in my life. Literally hysterical. That actually had me in tears. Like, probably want that. I want to like dap you up for that. Like, that was fucking hysterical. Also, why didn't NASDAQ or ES give a tag of the OB for me to go long? Damn. Someone said failure swing. Someone said SMT at the highs, and then another person said, I guess Matt is the weaker asset. Like, what the fuck was that? What was that? Unbelievable. I wake up and I'm just like, are you fucking serious right now? Like, y'all motherfuckers are getting creative with this shit. Holy. Like, damn. That's crazy. Your turning point was coming to this channel. God bless. God bless. It's amazing. I wanted to go long here on NASDAQ, but price is already extended too high. Like, it's already basically at a 1 to 2 risk to reward. I wanted to take this, but we longed off the inverse fair value gap. Because we had a tag of this gap here on ES, and we had this tag of this fair value gap in discount on NQ. And then that was SMT, short-term low run. Price comes into this OB tag run. Didn't get it. Didn't get it, unfortunately. There was the SMT with ES. We also have SMT with YM too, for the person that pointed that out. Right there. You see this? All inside of that gap. So there's SMT here, there's SMT here. And now YM is bolting. We even had a 4-hour drop into discount. But this was lit. I wanted to long this. But this is already reaching my 1 to 2. Dude, did you just say how old are you, Mr. Pickle? That's crazy. That's crazy. Oh my god. I can't believe you guys said divergence in assets. That's fucking mental. That's literally crazy. Literally crazy. But let's go over what happened this week, what we delivered, and what is going on. So, start off with dollar. I'll go over some of the trades that I took too. So, dollar was weekly internal to external range draw, swept that out. But the range on the daily was very nasty. We had FOMC on Wednesday giving us the run of the lows, and then we had the next day with unemployment claims giving a run back higher, retracing back into the range, taking out these volume imbalances, this flat body high, then now continuing lower, giving us clarity for higher indices. Very nice. And if you're in Discord, we had weekly internal to external range liquidity draw on GBP and Euro USD. GBP was the stronger pair, which was very nice to see the delivery play out. We had the same thing on NZD USD and AUD USD right here. We were looking at weekly internal to external range draw. We had the run actually earlier on AUD because we had AUD CPI. So we cleared from this 4-hour gap at the opening of the week and just ran. Same thing with NZD USD. We had a clear run off of the 4-hour bullish for value gap. Boom, going to these resting highs. Took out these resting highs. So we had two of our top watches in Discord get met. We're going to now look for some further pairs for the week that I'll put in the Discord channel and the free one for you guys to look out for. Every single time that we have top watches, they'll always be in my Insights channel in the free section. So just pay attention to that. What else was there this week? The yen's popped back off after running on EJ, these resting lows, and GJ failing. So that was literally just Monday low of week with just a bolt off with SMT at the run of the lows here. Bitcoin and ETH are popping. This did not go to my expectations. I wanted them to run lower to take out previous monthly low on one of them, but it looks like we're just kind of just ripping from here on. But we'll see, I guess, how that plays out. There was a nice setup today. Someone in my Discord called this. If Vig is in here, he pointed this out. But did someone really think that I was Mr. Pickle? Like, that's actually fucking crazy. Anyways, today they had a little run of hourly external range low here. Where is it? Right here. And there was SMT there. If you're using not internal range liquidity pools, and then price comes down, runs the short-term low resting here. And then we tag the OB. And then you get your 1 to 2. And then price runs to the external range target here. But 1 to 2 secured right there. Gold overall, though, has just been running and bolting to new all-time highs. So this is just going to keep going and going and going until said otherwise. Weekly is just in pure expansion mode. I think dollar next week, we got this resting external range low at 99.578. So I think that's definitely on the horizon for us to look out to take. If we close below this body open here, you can see this is a potential bearish order block for next week. Then we have the daily. Like, I don't think that we should be taking out this resting high here. I think that this should like stay kind of intact and protected for us to then utilize as a swing high to just keep us in like a dealing range created for lower prices. This is also a daily internal to external range draw giving here. So the next draw for dollar will be 100-212. I think that we just get to that big 100 level right here. If I could even fucking mark it off. Damn it. Fuck. Yes. Okay. Yeah. There. 100 level. I think that that's where we're going to go to. Next week, just keep an eye on that. But yeah, I wanted to long indices, and that just didn't give me a tag in, so it is what it is. But yesterday we caught longs on the S&P, and I know a lot of people caught the longs on NQ here from here, I believe it was. What was it? Where was the fair value gap tag on the hourly? Yeah, it was this massive drop down. I'm just gonna clear these, go back in time, and let's go over it. Oh, also, I want you guys to go to the link in the description of the live stream. Click and join the free Discord, because on Sunday, or this Sunday, I'm doing a Forever Model workshop. Like, hour-long webinar of just talking about the model, how to trade it, what to look for, and also Q&A. And I'm doing that in the Discord at 11 a.m. on Sunday. So 11 a.m. EST on Sunday, the 22nd. So free Discord link in the description of the live, and then go to the events tab, and the events tab has the Forever Model free workshop, 11 a.m. So make sure that you join that. You're interested in it, because it's not going to be recorded, and it won't be posted anywhere, and it's just for the people that want to join and will be available to it. Anyways, back to this. So yesterday we caught long. I didn't break this down anywhere besides on my TikTok, but we had price continue and trade down into this hourly bullish fair value gap. We created SMT here, and we had that SMT there. So let's go to the 5-minute. This is the tag of that fair value gap. That's your SMT divergence. Bottom. This candle, what does this candle do? This is our SMT here. Inside of an hourly fair value gap, go to the 5-minute. I did this too on ES, because I was doing it in alignment with Nick, because it was in alignment with the unicorn model too for the people that trade that. So I took the long on ES because I missed the long on NQ, but I know a lot of you guys caught that. So this is your SMT, and this candle right here, what does it do? It runs short-term lows. Right here, this is a liquidity sweep run on all of these buy stops. So all of this gets ran, and then we wait for our displacement above this opening price high. We get the displacement above the opening price. Closing above it creates an OB. All you do is look to get into a position when price comes down and tags that order block. You could put your stop loss at a resting low here and then target a 1 to 2 risk to reward, which is all the way up here. So you could do your stop loss here. You could do your stop loss if you don't feel comfortable putting 52 points of risk onto the table. You can do consequent encroachment of the wick like that. But typically I usually do either consequent encroachment of the wick or I do the resting low or the sweep of the low. So let's just say we do the sweep of the low right there. Delete this. And then price comes in, tags you in right there, and then it just bolts off to a 1 to 2 risk to reward in 5, 10, 15, 20 minutes. So that was the A plus setup for the 1 hour to M15 this week on NQ. I was going to do an annotated chart of it and post it so you guys can print it out, but I'll probably still do it anyway. Because it was literally only a low risk buy entry. There was no like accumulation, reaccumulation, shit like that. But literally the first thing that I read is, bro, you should get a wife. What do you think about this? Wait, what? I did not. Was I itching my balls? Damn. Fuck. Did I just run over the fucking Ethernet cable? Shit. Bro, there could be a girl underneath of this desk, and you guys have no idea. You guys would have no idea. Anyways, here's that 15-minute gap. Walk through the same thing on... have I gone to the gym yet today? I did not. I was going to live stream with you guys, and I was going to go to the gym. But we have this 15-minute gap. SMT divergence inside the gap. Let's go back, rewind price. Here we are. Let's bring this a little bigger. 15-minute. Yo.
Are you doing videos?
Yeah, well, I'm live right now.
You're live?
Why, you want to go to the mall?
You have your glasses on. I just know you know something.
Yeah, I know.
You're live right now.
Yeah. Right now.
Do you see me?
No.
Alright, word. Let's get my car later.
Let's go to the mall.
Mall car. I'm calling AAA right now.
Alright, fine. Alright. Bro said Ralph under there. Yeah, okay. Anyways. So we have a short-term low that gets ran right here. Here's our liquidity sweep with our SMT at the or inside of the tag of that fair value gap. And then we're not paying attention to this candle here because this candle does not run any short-term lows. This is the candle that runs the short-term low here. So what are we waiting for? We're waiting for price to close above it, and it does on the next M1 candle right there. That also is creating a breaker block like this. So if you guys trade the unicorn model, this is like a forever model / unicorn setup right there. So I took my entry right here on this tag with my stop loss at the candle low that ran the short-term low. So I'm waiting for that to tag here. I'm looking for my 1 to 2 risk to reward. And ideally, this day was before we ran all-time highs. And all-time highs were resting here. This was my daily objective point. So go back to the M1. So all-time highs was 57.82 and a quarter. So once we get the tag in right there, looking for 1 to 2, close partial my position. After we get to the objective point, we're pushing. Da-da-da-da. Now here, pay attention to this too. Price comes down And what does it do? It sweeps. Hold on. Sweeps liquidity right here. Short-term low. Sweep. Off of the 15-minute gap. So we're looking for reaccumulation or accumulation of the market maker model. But while this happened, you can go to the NASDAQ and see what was going on here. The NASDAQ at the same time did not run this low. So this is SMT. So when this happens and we get a run of liquidity or run of buy stops, and then we get a change in save delivery after, that's enough confidence for me to put my stop loss to break even or put my stop loss at this resting low here. So we have a order block that gets created again. So this right here would be another chance for you to pyramid into the position and stack with your stop loss at break even or in profit. So you could literally just do this. Stop loss at the candle low that ran liquidity, and then target again a 1 to 2 or run it to this high. And I ran it to the all-time high objective point because I already had no risk onto the table, and I just put on another 0.5%. So I'm just looking to stack from what happens from here on. Tags you in, and then price reaches your 1 to 2 risk to reward from the original position, so you can close that fully or you could partial, and then see what happens when price continues, and you're out. So there you go. That was yesterday's trade. It's pretty fucking textbook if you ask me. Like, this was beautiful. I took ES because I missed NASDAQ's entry. But regardless, I was still and like, was I really gonna think that just because we had all-time highs, that was the daily objective, and we didn't hit the resting highs yet on NASDAQ in that day. The resting highs that we wanted to reach were here. So NASDAQ still had upside, and the S&P 500 wanted to reach the daily all-time high objective. So that is why I took ES, because I missed the original entry on the 5-minute for NQ, but I took it and capitalized on it on the S&P 500. But did this look clean to you guys? Like, do you get how I broke it down? Tell me. Hope so. Did this look good? Bro, Forex, I'm being honest with you, Forex fucking sucks. I am literally building it. I think Forex, the only thing Forex is good for is swing trading. Like, I'll do swing trading on Forex, and I'll do intraday trading on futures. And on top of that, Forex prop firms blow. U.S. clients for Forex, the only thing that you can do is my funded FX. And I think that payouts are quicker on futures props like Apex, Top Step, my funded futures. They're all trustworthy. I just don't. I think that you can capitalize, or at least for me, fractalizing my forever model, I'm able to take beautiful trades that are in and out intraday multiple times a week. Like, multiple times a week. I think it's just fucking perfect. I just think for being in the U.S., it's definitely, I'd rather trade futures. Have I ever did the 5-minute to the 15-second IRL ERL? I'd rather eat nails and watch paint dry and jump out of my window. So no. FX fucking blows. Like, literally sucks. It can be good, but like it's not. I don't intraday trade it. I'll literally only do a swing trade on it, and I'm executing on the hourly or the 4-hour chart. That's it. I don't care about anything else below that. What are you confused about? Can you simply teach us what's a high probability day and a low probability day? Your high probability day and your low probability day is dependent on if you have, like, I depict a high probability trading day if I have the first 2 steps of my model checked off on my list, which is a tag of a higher time frame key level and SMT divergence at the tag. If there's nothing, or if one of those 2 steps are missing, it's low probability in my opinion. I can't frame trades when that doesn't happen. So that's my pure definition of a low probability versus high probability day. And if you say that if there's no news, it's low probability, that's just bullshit. Just because there's no news doesn't mean it's a low probability trading day. That's literally that's a facade. It's literally a facade. Price does not need to reach both internal range liquidity pools. They do not. One needs a tag, and just one of them needs a tag. That's it. Don't be sorry that you're asking a lot, bro. Do you usually go on every chart fast to find a fair value? Yeah, I find it like this. But I'm looking for 2 simple things. Like, bro, I'm only looking for this. Like, you know how fast it took me to find this? Like, literally going into the week before I sent this into the Discord. If I spot this in 3 seconds. All I need to do is move my cursor to make sure that there's SMT divergence. Like, literally, it takes... Turn this off. It's there. That's it. This is high probability. You should be able to see this like that. Like that. Boom, boom. I know exactly where price is going to go. This resting high, this resting high. Same thing on AUD USD and NZD USD. Weekly. Let's turn this off. Go back to the beginning of the week. Replay. Price has been moving up, higher. What are we doing? You should be able to see this like that. Literally like that. Internal range liquidity pool. Internal range liquidity pool. SMT. Higher low. Lower low. External range drawn liquidity. Boom. Price takes it out. High probability. 2 steps. 2 steps. Not 7. Not 10. Not a macro. Fucking 2. No. I don't use PD or I couldn't even tell you what that is. I have no idea. I use like fucking 4 things. And I use the Enigma in my pants. Should we use the first fair value gap when there are 2 in order to get an entry? You use whatever fair value gap creates SMT divergence. I already made an Instagram reel on this. How to define a high probability fair value gap. A high probability fair value gap is literally defined by SMT divergence occurring inside of it. Or at the tag. My Instagram is @Matt. It's literally just the same as my YouTube. @Matt_Lober. That's my IG. There you go. Instagram is there. Not the reel that I posted today, the one before that is where I said stop using fair value gaps incorrectly, and then I go over the concept into why you're using them incorrectly. Okay. If you want to trade the M15 fair value gap, do you want bias for the 4? I mean, it helps to have bias on the 4 hour and the higher aligned time frames because it gives you more conviction. Like if I'm looking at this, I can see notably, like if I go back, I noticeably see a weekly narrative forming for a formation of the weekly candle. So if I go to the 4 hour and I'm like, okay, what's going on in the 4 hour chart? What is the 4 hour looking like a clear market maker buy model? Cool. If it is, great. We're initiating a buy program after having displacement, after having our change and save delivery, prices pushing higher. So in retrospect to the formation of the weekly candle and where it's drawing to and where we're going to expand, which is this weekly external range liquidity pool, we can frame 4 hour to M15 longs en route to this draw on liquidity. So I can literally just frame every single, I could literally watch every single 4 hour PD array or fair value gap that gets formed to see if we create SMT divergence out of it, and then watch the 15-minute reaction off of these gaps to then buy. Like that's so simple and easy. You just need to be patient enough to wait. Like literally, it's not that hard. It's easier said. It's easier said than done. But once you know exactly what you need for price delivery, like these are very simple fucking steps for you to get into these trades. In retrospect to your higher time frame narrative, like just I wouldn't say go into the day without a daily and a weekly bias. I would want you to start your week off framing your weekly narrative under like just only looking at weekly and daily charts, seeing what is our daily IRL to ERL, what's our weekly IRL to ERL, what's most obvious on our daily and our weekly chart for us to then go to our intermediate term timeframes and frame trades from intermediate to short term perspectives. How much do you recommend risking on a funded challenge? 1% if you're in profit. If you're in drawdown, 0.5%. This is also if you are not funded yet and still looking to get your first payout. Take the challenge slow. Keep the risk stagnant at the same. Keep it at 1% if you're in profit. Keep it at 0.5% if you're in drawdown. What is going on here? And what are these caution signs? I have no idea. I didn't look at. I wasn't really. The only thing I was looking at today was longs, and I didn't want to short. Hi, brother. In H1, there's a lot of SMT happening. I don't know what you're talking about, but the structure is clear on the H4. Then I have no idea how to answer that question. I'm sorry. Hi, can you tell me what the Lober model is? I saw your public chat. Someone was talking about. Oh, someone called the order block that I use for trade executions the Lober block. This 15-minute OB, calling it the Lober block. The candle that runs liquidity and creates SMT in the Forever model. I might stamp that. That'd be funny. Because this is our SMT. The 4 hour gap is there. This is the Lober block. The Lober order block. That. That's funny. Low block. O block. That's funny. What's going on here? Hi, can you tell me what the low? Yeah. Bro, need some advice. How do you keep calm when floating big numbers? That's something. How do I keep calm? Do something called the set and forget method. Once you get into the trade, you're into the trade, you execute. Say I execute right now, and then I put my stop loss wherever, and then I'm looking to target a 1 to 2. I simply have my execution, stop loss resting here, and then I put my TP here, and I close the chart. I literally go on to the next chart. Don't look. Close, walk away. You accept your risk, you set alerts, you come back to the chart when an alert is fired off, and then that's it. That's literally it. Accept your risk, close the charts, walk away, and then come back when your take profit or your stop loss is hit. Repeat, do the same process again. That's it. Do you take signals without framing it? No, I do not. Framing an MMXM is absolutely mandatory in every single process of price delivery. Do you also consider fair value gap candle for... Wait, what? Do you also consider the FVG candle for SMT? Because I see you mostly use the third candle. It's the fair value gap candle that... What? It's the candle that tags or is inside of the fair value gap. I'm not waiting for a numbered candle. Do I need DXY to be cleared in order to trade the 7 pairs in intraday? You need dollar in correlation for EU, GU, or any of the majors. No, the 5-5 allegations are not true. I'm going to get a tape measure and I'll prove you wrong. I swear I'm going to put it on my Instagram too. So follow my gram and then you'll see it. I swear to God, I'm going to post it. And it's going to come out that I'm 7 feet tall. Joke's on all of you. Bugging. 5'5" is crazy. So for finding your model, you only use the weekly and daily time frame. I'm using a weekly if I'm framing an entry for the 4 hour, but I'm also using the weekly for weekly bias, and then I'm using the daily for an hourly entry, but also using it for like the short term perspective of like hourly to M5. Bro just called me fat. 7 foot horizontal is insane. Oh my God. Say that we have longing, a stronger pair and a weaker pair sweeps the short-term low, and the stronger pair doesn't. The stronger pair will always sweep some sort of liquidity, especially if there's a tag or even if there's not a tag. A short-term low will always be ran. GBP AUD is not even in my watch. So it's probably one of the worst pairs ever, but it's. I think it has something here. Yeah, this is literally one of the worst pairs I've ever seen in my life. Okay, not looking at it. Sorry. Think EU is going to sell off FSMT. Look at it next week. Is your height really 6 foot? Yes. 7 feet wide, maybe in my pants. Don't cap 4'9" in my pants. Don't take order blocks as IRL. Nope. Always never be 5'5". Die. Do you consider kill zone for intraday and swing trades? Yes. You catch anything on oil? No. I feel like I just did so much. I think I just took so much caffeine. You guys are fine. I'm not kidding. I woke up and I was just, my jaw was literally just like this. And I had to pick it back up. Swing failure and SMT between the two assets was the funniest line I've ever heard. I said, like, and whoever made the analysis, this was crazy. This was so fucking funny. Yo. I saw this. I was like, who took the time to do this? Hold on, I'm making this bigger. Who took the time to do this? Like, are you fucking kidding me? Yo, but I look good as hell in that, though. I'm not gonna lie. I look good as fucking that. No, dude, that shit was so funny. That was actually funny. I sent that to Justin. I'm like, there's no way that this just happened. Bro just did a weekly outlook on my height with Justin. And I'm like, yo, what is going on right now? What do I think of Scamio? He's a racist and he fucks cows. That's what I heard. 4 hour to M15. And entry at M1 is good alignment for scalping? Yes. Bro, quick question. How do you have your settings on the trend line? For example, you drag... Oh, bro, all you do is this. You click the trend line, hit the shift button. So if you're dragging, just hit shift. That's it. Oh, sorry, Texas. It's I replied to it on my Twitter. You'll see it. Bum bum. To me, not every IRL to ERL is continuation. Not every. To you, every IRL to ERL. I mean, it's just depending on what does our higher time frame order flow say to us, and is there SMT divergence in the IRL? Like, that's what you want to pay attention to. You want to make sure that there's like at the resting high that you have marked off. Like, let's say that you're looking at like, I don't even know. Like, I guess you could say here, like, let's just say oil right now. Let's say you're in oil here and there was no SMT here, like how there's SMT right now. There's no SMT there, but there's SMT like here or something, or like fucking here. Then this would be considered the IRL to ERL move. But since price took out external range liquidity here and there's no SMT here, this IRL would not mean anything to me. So I would assume that oil would go higher from this low to take out like this resting high. You know? That makes sense? Say my name. W in the chat. What's good, brother? Anyone see X the trader? He went missing from insane asylum. Yeah, bro, they got me on YouTube from playing fucking music. Fuck them. They only want me to play beep boop bop weird music that's not copyright. Do you believe in IFEGs? Yeah, I do. Of course. IFEGs are strong. I bought all of Romeo's courses now. I'm the master of cow shit and CRT. Please don't insult the fat boy. Gotcha. I won't insult the fat boy and the guy that eats cow shit. Somebody bought Romeo's. Yeah, I'm good off that, buddy. Can you look at NZD CAD? Yup. He's sending his minions in here. You're in the wrong place. NZD CAD and AUD CAD. Wait, I don't want to do this here because I don't want to get rid of Tesla. Weekly looks done. They both took out external range liquidity. They're done. Nothing to trade on these anymore until this accumulates or ranges. I have video. Almost every single one of my futures videos is SMT on the lower time frames. You just haven't watched them. You need to go watch my videos again. Romeo sent me 5K to help with. Romeo sent me 5K to shut my mouth about human sex trafficking. Wow. That's really messed up, man. That's weird. exactly what I wanted to hear. That is not something that you want to say in chat. Whew. That's crazy, Noah. My girlfriend's annoying as fuck. Might have to full port her. That's even crazier. How many years did it take for me to get my first payout, and how did it feel like? Well, I was getting paid out from trading options in the beginning. Like, I've been trading for almost 5 years now, and I was making money through options trading. Like, I was making a lot of money through options trading, but it was like very inconsistent because like you have big winners on options that are massive in regards to like risk to reward because of like overnight swings and earnings calls and all that sort of stuff. But in regards to like when I started ICT, and that was 2022, I think it took me a year and some. It took me a little bit over a year, like a year and some change, to get funded and get payouts. So like a year and a year and a month, a year and 2 months was after I learned 2022. And then I was getting consistent with payouts on props for Forex because I was ripping. That was when my Forex funds was a thing. And that was my first ever prop firm. I never traded FTMO, but it was my Forex funds when they were still afloat. They were great. And damn, I wish throwback. Holy shit. My Forex funds was my first. But it felt amazing. I don't believe IMFF is coming back. Even if they did, I wouldn't trust it. It literally wouldn't be worth my time. Futures firms are just much better. Of course, bro. I know that. For weekly SMT, do you wait for a closure to confirm? I don't wait for closures to confirm on any of these candles. Guys, I'm going to answer so many of these questions in the webinar on Sunday. It's going to be very clear and obvious to you guys. Like, so clear. Do I still trade options? Yes. I do that on my personal account. I do cash secured puts, I do covered calls, and I do long-term option swings. But primarily from like monthly key levels and weekly key levels, but mainly monthly. Like I'll take like a monthly fair value gap. Like I've been on longs for Tesla since we've had the tag of this monthly gap. Like I've just been holding this. This is weekly gap. I've been holding this because I want Tesla to go all the way up to 315. But I buy them out like 6 months out. Like 6 months expiration to like a year. Like leap contracts. Obviously, the premium of those contracts are going to be expensive, but I still I stack these. And also like buying and adding to my long-term portfolio for my stocks. Because that's literally just going straight to my kids. No, an IRL cannot be an order block, brother. Dude, yeah, I know, unfortunately. Actually, I don't even know if me and Sydney have kids. She could be hiding the baby. Or she's going to shoot me with a text and be like, I'm keeping the kid. And I'd be like, damn. Oh, well. EJ? TJ? Let's check before we even say anything. What do the yen futures look like? 6J. Dude, if you guys saw this at the right time, this was like a beautiful short to this fair value gap here. Where was this on? This is on the hourly. Bro, like look at this. And it tags it to the fucking tick. This was so clean. Sweep, accumulation, manipulation, distribution. So nice. Yeah, I pay taxes, but I have a lot of write-offs. You should, if you guys trade, you should trade under an LLC. That's my one piece of advice. Because if you don't trade under an LLC, you're going to end up paying like 30-something% tax on your gains. Dude, Frag, bro, I missed my entry on the longs. Bro, I wanted a long off of this 15-minute OB. But I also wasn't looking at the M1 or anything that was like here. It was clean, though. I can't lie. Because it was, what, it was this 4-hour gap? That had this 4-hour gap here. That had SMT with the YM. SMT with YM. And then 15-minute sweep on this candle. I wanted this candle to come in and tag here, but it didn't. And then price just expanded. But it expanded off of this inverse. But I know you're doing like intraday short, like scalping on M1. I didn't want to do that today. I made enough money yesterday, so I was like, nah, I'm good. Yeah, no, next one, dude. Next week will be clean. And we still have all these resting highs above us to target. This weekly gap should be reached too, like here. Right there. I think that'll be nice for us to draw into. 2032. All-time highs. Yeah, this low-hanging fruit objective point, all-time highs for sure. NASDAQ playing six sister. Let's do a little inverted chart real quick and just see how this looks. I love doing this. Like literally a big sell model into a small sell model right here. Super simple. We'll be able to clip these easy. Like fucking cakewalk. Like, you kidding me? Bro, I could teach you everything that you need to know about options trading. You want some free stocks? I'll show you right now. Use Webull. Here's this. Use this app. Very fucking easy to trade options. Deposit $1 and you get 12 to 15 free stocks. Literally all you need to do is deposit $1. Deposit $1. And then you get fractional shares, or you could potentially get fucking shares of Tesla and Nvidia. That link right there. All you need to do is make an account, deposit $1, and you automatically have 12 to 15 free stocks. Webull is goated. Fuck Robinhood. Don't use Robinhood. Robinhood sucks. I've lost so much money from that fucking loser Vlad. When they paused trading on BlackBerry and AMC and GameStop, I lost $15,000 when I had floating option calls on BlackBerry because I couldn't sell, because Citadel was going to go under if they didn't pause trading. Literally the biggest bullshit, and the fact that the next fucking next quarter, Citadel coincidentally has their best year or their best quarter ever, and they all do a trip to like the fucking Bahamas with their entire company, paid for by the company. Fucking pieces of shit. Literal pieces of shit. Fuck all of them. These streams are always recorded, bro. And they're posted on my YouTube. Every stream that we do, it's in the playlist of streams section, and they're all there. So they're automatically uploaded. What do I think of what? What do I think of India? I don't know. It's a country. Wait, India's a country, right? Yes, it is. Wow. We haven't played GeoGuessr in a minute. Fuck. Dude, can it just be fucking the weekend already? Oh my god. Damn. Do you mean Nvidia or India? No, those are not recorded. They'll be recorded and uploaded for the what's it called? For premium. But I did a poll on my gram to see what time works best for you guys. And I'm not ignoring. Wait, hold on. There's just so many fucking questions. Hold on. Where's your question? Are FVG highs and lows? Are FVG highs? What? No. The Holy Grail is risk management. That's the Holy Grail. That is the Holy Grail that you're missing. Oh my god. I'll teach you risk management too. Yo. Look at this. Yeah. Paul just sent this to me, bro. These are TikTok shoes. They increase your height. I'm being dead ass. He bought these for $15.
Not a bad bet right there.
No, they're ugly as hell. I'm going to show you this tweet. I posted the picture on Twitter with Justin. And I just fucking wake up in the morning because I put that caption, said that I'm 6'2" and he's 6'8". Just scroll through the comments. Just scroll through the comments. It's my roommate.
That's fucking crazy.
Yeah, I know.
I'm about to get active.
Alright, alright, I'm about to cut this off. And then we'll leave. Yo, Ralph said, what's good, Scooty? Hey, yo, that ain't me, son. I swear to God. Dude, Ralph, I got torched this morning. They all made fun of me. Every single one of them. I wake up and I'm in shambles in bed. It's so rude. Does my roommate trade? Nah. We have, no, actually, no. Me, Ralph, and Nick have pictures in New York, but we're sitting down. What the fuck? Who is this? I'm not clicking that. I remember when this ICT came into my YouTube stream and I was literally stoked and I'm like, yo, no way, Michael's in here, and then I clicked on it and the motherfucker had 3 subscribers. It's ICT's fake account. He comes in here on his burner so that he doesn't want to give me clout. The only person that he wants to give clout to is Romeo by commenting underneath of his course, so that he can get an extra $500,000 in rev. Ain't that right, Michael? Tanya deserves it. Tanya is like the only one that's legitimate. I don't know about you, but trading in front of thousands of people every single day of the week is pretty fucking impressive. People say she's related to ICT. If you believe that she is related to ICT, you have mashed potato shit brain. Like there's something mentally wrong with you if you think that Tanya is related to ICT. Like that's actually fucking that's ridiculous. I would like laugh in your face. I could tell you that like Enigma is the solution to the Pythagorean theorem, and you guys would believe it. Like y equals mx plus b is the solution to Enigma. Is that math? Yup. And guess what? I failed math and pre-calc 7 times. Ugh. Tried catching EU cells right now, but I didn't tag me in. Bro, it's outside of the kill zones. Don't do that shit right now. Fuck all that. My dream car. I really want a Urus. I wouldn't even say that's like a dream car. I would probably say like I don't even know. Maybe like a McLaren. I don't know. I'm not really like into cars like that. I really don't really care about cars. Being honest with you. All right. We've been running this for an hour. I have to take my roommate to go pick up his car, and then I have to go to the gym, mall, all that sort of shit. Ready for the weekend. But guys, make sure that you join. Go to the description of this video and join the free Discord, and click the events tab, and you'll see the free Forever Model workshop, and that's at 11 a.m. EST on Sunday. Join that. It's not going to be recorded, and it's only going to be one time, but we're going to be doing classes in the free Discord once a week. Like there's going to be one this Sunday, there's going to be another one next Sunday, and then there's going to be one every single Sunday moving forward. So we'll have consistent free classes on miscellaneous topics, but the first one's going to be tomorrow on the Forever Model, the structure behind it, how to frame it, the do's, the don'ts, all that sort of shit. So make sure you're looking out for that. You're joining the class, and you'll be able to participate and see the whole thing yet. But I am going to cut this off here, and I hope you guys have a fantastic week. Have a fantastic weekend. I hope you had a great trading week, and I'll drop some top watches in the Discord as well. So that'll be in after the class on Sunday. But be safe, guys. Thank you for joining. Love you all. Even though you hated on me, still love. But I'll talk to you guys all later.